Do you like fat jokes? How about some racism?
It's hard to freestyle all.
Maybe a small penis one too.
It's definitely two. It's definitely two.
All right.
It's definitely two.
Definitely two.
Definitely two. Definitely two. It's
Two
definitely two
small penises.
Definitely two. Just Rain Man of definitely two small penises. Definitely two. Definitely two small penises. That's the loop I get caught in, not being good at blackjack. The Rain Man that I am is explaining how small my penis is.
Well, you just outed me for having the smallest in the country, or the world, I guess.
Yeah, that sketch will come out here pretty soon. By the way, my sugar is very low. My blood glucose is very low. Diabetes central right now. I think I'm going to be very frantic this whole episode.
Yeah?
I'm basically going to be the equivalent of like a homeless dude on the side of the road, just being like, "What's the white devil? Just the white devil's out to get me."
Oh my gosh, dude, you would have freaked on the highway today. Lily and I saw like 10 white cars all right next to each other.
Oh, white chariots?
White chariots.
This is the white chariots out to get me.
They're coming.
I do have a thing in my wallet that is like the government telling me that it's okay that I'm diabetic.
Yeah, you're allowed to be?
Yeah, like if my sugar's low and I'm driving and I get pulled over for essentially,
nodding off.
Yeah. I can be like, I'm not drunk driving, I'm diabetic. Here you go. And I could be like, I'm gonna pull out your gun right now. I'm diabetic. I reach for his gun. I put his gun in my mouth. I'm diabetic.
Okay.
Is this gonna raise my sugar? I'm diabetic.
Raise something. My penis.
It is that is gonna suck when I'm old, and it's gonna be like I have blood glue. My sugar's down to 0.
Oh my god!
It's just perpetually.
Does it get worse? It gets harder to keep it up.
Yeah, it is. But I'm saying like on my deathbed, I'm gonna be like they're not gonna check my sugar, and I'm gonna be like at 0. I'm gonna be like, it's not the cancer. I have a low sugar right now. Just give me something to eat. I think I can fight this off.
They're giving you chemo.
Yeah,
and your sugar's through the floor.
I'm gonna need, when in school you learn how like in early days they'd put a string, like rich people would have a string attached to a bell and they could ring it if they were wrongly,
like getting touched or something.
No, if they were buried with like a string with a bell.
Oh,
so like if they were wrong, they weren't actually dead. They could just ring it.
I didn't know that. I just thought they died. I'm
gonna have that 24/7 just in case I accidentally die and just my sugar's low and they just didn't.
It'd be like
think
the guy
about
from
that.
Breaking Bad.
Yeah, this is essentially gonna be me.
Yeah,
I'm not dead. I do want to be buried. My worst fear is like death. So I want to be buried with like a live stream down in my casket when I'm buried, just to see like if I'm buried alive. I want to like have an option out. I need someone to monitor that for a year.
A year?
Yeah, I'm gonna be buried.
You think you're gonna be? Oh, okay.
I'm gonna be buried with food and water.
Just provisions.
Yeah, just in case something happens.
Just throw my body in a bunker.
That wouldn't be bad.
Yeah.
That is what a mausoleum is technically, kind of.
Yeah, but
just
it's other dead bodies. I want a nuclear bunker with canned beans and food.
Just put me down there with 200 cans of Vienna sausages.
If I'm a zombie and come back, I'm going to be hungry.
Yeah. And because I am dead and it's not like the money isn't going to matter anymore, I want like Fiji water down there.
Yeah.
Just like, give me Vienna sausages and Fiji. Mm-hmm. Give me the life of a rich man, Vienna sausages and Fiji. That's how they live. So how many white cherries did you see on the road?
It was a lot. They were all within each other. There was 10 of them. I went, wow, that's a lot of white cars.
All right, that's not how I would react personally, but you're like, whoa. If I was alone in the car and that happened, I'd be like following one of them home or something. You know what I mean?
Sure.
If it's late at night and I start getting into my weird mindset.
They park in their driveway. They just, a guy, like a lawyer, gets out of his Porsche.
What is he doing?
And you park right behind him. Yeah. Where are we going?
What are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Were you surveilling me? Was that what you were doing? Are you out to get me right now? If it was late enough at night, I probably would do that. I have followed people for a long amount of time.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I am like I'm sundowning this early in life. Where I'm like
what's that?
Dementia. When you start getting dementia or Alzheimer's, you start sundowning. Or like a certain point at night, you like just go crazy.
Oh yeah.
Especially like early on when it's just like only at night you start getting a little bit weirder.
That
and
might be
weirder.
your blood sugar too. I think
Yeah. Did you see like the sweat accumulating on me because my blood sugar's going back up? It's like
it's spiking now.
I'm the Hulk coming back to my senses. Just like the sun's getting real low out there.
Yeah, you're a werewolf.
Yeah.
It's coming. Yeah, now the sun's rising.
If my sugar bottom's out on this podcast, don't do anything about it. Just like narrate my death.
I'll just be silent and stare at you and watch you.
Just narrate my death. Just be like, all right, he's foaming at the mouth now. He's seizing.
For all the people listening on Spotify,
Yeah. I think he's taking a nap, actually. I think he's fine. Oh, he's snoring.
oh, he just has sleep apnea.
He's snoring? Oh, nope, that was the groan of death. Shit, sorry.
Death rattle.
Yeah, I thought he was snoring. I thought he just needed a CPAP machine. Turns out, he's dead.
He needs a respirator.
I do not. There's one thing, as I get older, I'm not going to get a fucking CPAP. I can't be Top Gunning it every night of my life. All right.
Why not? You'll get so much better sleep.
Brave takeoff. No, I'm good.
No?
I'm not going to be Goose out there.
Do you think you already need a CPAP? Like, if you went to the
No.
doctor?
I only snore if I drink or sleep on my back.
Okay.
If I'm on my side, I'm like a little baby over there.
Yeah. I think they tell you to sleep on your back.
No,
When they do the
worst
thing.
case scenario, that's bad for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's how they get you. They were like, what position do you snore in? All right, we're going to watch you sleep in that position.
For 8 hours.
Yeah, and I'm going to snore because that's my worst position. It's like them going out there and being like...
Then they say, you need this $5,000 machine.
Yeah. And then you have to carry it on planes with you and shit. Like,
Ooh.
you know, it's the mark of an old man when they have a little bag with them that they're just carrying around like a briefcase.
Yeah.
Because it's them bringing their CPAP to go to Disneyland with their kids. Or like, I'm a 55-year-old man that can't sleep on my own.
Yeah.
So here's my briefcase of all my sleeping utensils. That's the worst serial killer ever. Just like bringing a tube and oxygen around with you. Yeah, this is the thing that makes me breathe at night. I should have been dead. Instead, this thing keeps me alive.
Yeah. That part, yeah. I don't know.
I gotta say, woman on CPAP? That's rough.
That might be the worst.
As a man, it's okay to snore. Snoring is almost manly, I think of it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then you're a woman over there with a CPAP machine at night?
There's a lot of women out
What's
there
wrong
with
with you?
CPAPs.
What are you, a bus driver?
I
That's
know
the only...
someone with the CPAP, I think.
Is it your mom?
No,
Oh,
it's
okay,
not my
good.
mom. It's not my mom. She doesn't snore.
If you're a woman that has a CPAP, I'm also assuming that you're driving a bus.
Yeah.
Like of some sort.
Yeah.
You know? It's either the RTA or the...
I think
going
the
to
woman I'm
PTA
thinking
meeting,
of does drive a bus. So...
There might be a strong correlation between bus drivers and CPAP machines. I think something about either being around those kids all day or just the way you're sitting is just it's making you get a CPAP.
Well, I mean, they aren't small.
No.
They're not.
You gotta have a lot of
A lot
cushion.
of bus drivers are not small.
Imagine a skinny bus driver.
My
'Cause
dad.
Yeah, he's out of the game, isn't he?
He is
Because
out of the
ass
game.
couldn't handle it. He didn't have the padding.
Yeah, that's true.
He would have had to get one of those hemorrhoid rings to sit down all day if he wanted to
Yeah.
continue his career.
Yeah. Also, if you get in an accident, you need to have a cushion up there, like an extra airbag to protect the
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
So they'll just fly up front.
You need a 600-pound woman up front to be able to protect those children.
That's right.
And then you'll get into one of those scenes like it's a movie. They're teetering on the edge of a cliff, and they're like, "No, Mrs. V, don't lean forward.
Yeah.
You're 600 pounds already."
Get to the back.
And then she eats a burger, and they all fall off the cliff and die. I can't.
She's reaching for the burger on the
Yeah.
dashboard, trying to get it. I can't leave it behind.
I'm a big cookie man myself. All these places around here are like those expensive like pastries.
Yeah.
I just want a good chocolate chip, you know, and not one of those
Yeah.
Mormon ones that are like 100 grams per cookie of carbs. I want like a nice standard cookie.
Crumble?
Yeah, crumbles. The Mormons can't do drugs or alcohol,
Yeah,
so they're
so
like,
they-
let me fuck myself up with sugar.
Well, how about that? Because they can't have caffeine, right? They can't have coffee, but they can have
Yeah, they can have
pop.
Mountain Dew all day long.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
Maybe it's just like Joseph Smith thought, I don't want these guys to drink coffee because that seems better for your teeth than soda.
Right?
I just want all my followers to have cavities all day long. He was really a
He's a
dentist,
dentist.
Joseph Smith. He's like, how many cavities can I give these motherfuckers?
Well,
How much money can I make off of these weird scriptures? No decaf either. Only Mountain Dew.
right? I don't understand how that's allowed.
Do you think what came first, the chicken or the egg, the sweet tooths or the Mormons? Do you think they were Mormon then got their sweet tooth, or they already had one and they were just drawn to
I
being
don't think
Mormon?
sugar was a thing until the Mormons came about.
I think so.
They
maybe.
weren't harvesting any sugar.
They're like bees.
Yeah.
They're like making their honey in all their colonies. They're just popping up all these cookie and soda shops.
Yeah.
And all their worker bees.
I feel like beekeeping is pretty popular over there.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe. There's a correlation there. Played pickleball yesterday. I played some golf today. I went to the driving range.
You're
Been
becoming
out in the sun.
You're becoming the typical of our age range of people.
Mhm.
You're just going to play golf. Everyone our age.
Pickleball.
Next, all you need to do is do sports betting, and you're just the typical 25-year-old
Once I
male.
start getting into fantasy football, sports betting, yeah, for sure.
It's your metamorphosis. You hit your 25th birthday, and you just are in your cocoon. Now you're thinking, what else can I do? Maybe I should start stock trading. Wolf of Wall Street's real cool. I'm gonna go to the golf range. Frisbee golf? Didn't know we had another type. Let's do that too. I can do golf and play frisbee.
Yeah, whoa. Tennis is a big one too. Between some guys, there's some tennis players.
IPAs? Do you like IPAs?
Oh, IPAs. I'm not huge on IPAs actually.
Okay, you will.
I
Give it
do
a
like
couple
going to
months.
breweries though.
Your metamorphosis isn't complete. Your
It's
cocoon
not.
is still
I'm
forming. You're still like spitting on. Don't they like use their spit to make the cocoon?
Yeah.
You're still spitting all over.
I'm still doing it.
You're not fully encased yet.
You're right. You're right. I'm learning guitar again, and like I'm trying to practice again. That seems like a very young guy thing to do.
Once you get your wings, which is getting a Tesla Model 3, the $35,000 one, that's when you get your wings and you can do whatever you want.
Dude. Oh, I'm ready.
Once you start loving Elon.
Love Elon. Try to spend as much time away from home as possible.
Yeah, that's good. Even if you live alone, you still want to spend as much time away as possible.
Yeah. Work extra hours.
Yeah.
You're like,
I don't want to go home. What am I going to do? Play more golf? Let's stay at work.
Weekends for golf.
Yeah.
Then I
My
get
tea time is
blackout
until
drunk.
8 p.m. I don't want to go home before then.
Start doing bottomless mimosas. Happy hour.
Happy hour is big, especially margaritas at happy hour.
Oh yeah, that runs my life.
The part where the butterfly dies is when you start going to like Hooters or the Elks or something instead. When you're like, you just like going to bars to look at hot ladies when you're 50.
Yeah. You're
That's
a
the
moth
death of
at
the
that
butterfly.
point. Yeah.
Yeah, that is the moth, and the flame is a young girl's tits. Ooh, there's a 20-year-old with triple
gosh.
D's over there. I wonder if I can get my hands on those. Ooh, they turned off the lights. Where's the other light? Where's the other light?
Tilt a kilt? Shit. Yes.
Just you go into every single light possible.
Yeah.
Where can I find my sun? One that'll stay bright forever.
Yeah, you get away from gambling and you just start giving all your money and tips to young women.
Yeah.
Just showing their tits.
It is. You have to start giving your money somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know? You're like, I already was spending so much money on all this other bullshit.
Yeah, and that's
Let's
not
give it to this
working.
hot lady.
Yeah, help out her life.
She wants to be a nurse. It'll be all right.
It's called an investment. You're investing in her future.
The return on investment is maybe she'll kiss me on the cheek. Hopefully she sucks my dick, but she's definitely going to kiss me on the cheek at some point, though.
Yeah.
I gave her $5,000 to eventually maybe kiss me on the cheek.
Yeah. Well, whenever she'll have like her last day of work there, she'll probably get a little sloppy. I'll be there because I'm always there.
Yeah.
I'm there every night.
And also she invited you,
know,
to the party because you were just a
4 to 8.
nuisance anyway.
Yeah. And she also knows I'll tip big on her last day of work. So maybe I'll get some there.
You start tipping 100% of the bill.
No, my default tip is $200.
That'd be nice. If you have enough money to do that,
Mm-hmm.
they should be giving you pussy if you can tip $200 every
$200. And especially, I'm there Monday through Monday.
7 days a week, baby.
every day.
Except for Saturday and Sunday every other
Yeah.
week because that's when I have my kids. But otherwise, I'm there unless my kids are with me. And then I might show up. You never know. I might have hired a babysitter that weekend.
My kids are adults though, so I'm technically
Oh, yeah.
they're just keeping me from going to Hooters.
You have your birthday party at Hooters and you invite your 40-year-old son to hang out there with you. You try to set up the waitress you have a crush on with your son.
Yeah, so I can live vicariously.
Yeah, hey, bud, have you been? How's the sex in your marriage? Please tell me every detail.
Well, if you're looking for something new, if you're looking for,
I always imagine putting my thumb in her ass. You got any pictures on your phone? Let me see your phone. I still pay your bill. Give that to me. Ooh, nudes of my stepdaughter-in-law.
Oh, yeah.
The one I should have ended up with. That is fun to be jealous of your son's girlfriend. To be like, I should be with her.
Do you think your dad is that?
No. No. The only people my dad loves is my mom and then every female actress on NCIS. The only person my dad might cheat on my mom with is Ziva from NCIS.
Which one's Ziva? Oh,
the Israeli one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the
Wow.
only chance. And I don't think that's ever going to happen.
No, probably not. That's
Every
awesome.
time we go like hiking out here, my dad's like, you see any of the people from NCIS? He doesn't even care about celebrities. He's like, anybody from NCIS, please tell me if you saw them.
They on the trails? Will they be
Yeah,
here?
because on one of the episodes, they went to like the Malibu Canyon trails.
Oh, yeah?
And he's like, I saw them in an episode there. They have to probably go there.
Oh, my gosh.
My dad wanted to go to the MASH site just because there's like, that's the trail. And he was like, I might see them out there.
That's the only way he doesn't even watch MASH?
Yeah.
Wow.
There was also a news anchor on HLN. I don't know if she's still the news anchor, but he had a crush on her too.
What's HLN?
It's like not Fox or C. It's like the Great Value version of news.
Oh,
It's like the store brand version of news. HLN. Theirs are like pretty moderate. I think
I've
they've
never
gotten
heard of
conservative
it.
over the years, but
I never heard of that.
yeah, my dad.
What's
I
it
think-
stand for?
No clue.
Mm.
No clue. I just know.
Something news.
I only probably know it because my dad had a crush on the anchor. That's the only reason it was probably on. So
Damn. Oh, what you got going on?
me?
Yeah.
Oh, no biggie. I went to Staples today to print something out.
Penises.
Yeah, pretty much. I went out there to print out photos for a sketch, and it just got. I didn't have to like ask for help or anything, but there was old dudes out there.
Yeah.
I want so badly as I get older to go to Staples and start printing out hardcore pornography. And being like, it's the modern age. I don't have a printer at home anymore. I gotta come to Staples to print out the stuff I need.
Yeah.
And then the guy comes over and helps, and it's just a gangbang.
I think it's jammed.
Yeah, I think it is. I jammed it myself so that I get off on him coming over to help me look at hardcore pornography.
Yeah. Do you like that?
It's funny to be technologically advanced to not have a printer at home and still know how to use it, but then still print out hardcore porn. But I miss the magazines. I don't know.
There's something about feeling it in your
Yeah,
hands.
I want to tribute her.
Yeah.
I want to come on her face. What do you want?
There's something about the pages being stuck together
Yeah.
that I miss.
Brings me back to my teenage years.
Mhm. I want to create a shrine in the corner.
And then
You don't have a shrine in your closet?
just go into Staples so that you'd be like, yeah, I want to tribute her. What do you want from me? I want to tribute her. I don't have a printer at home. It's too expensive to upkeep. They always break. You know how printers are.
Yeah, the ink. Don't get me
Yeah.
started on ink prices.
And plus, I reuse the paper, so it's probably going to get cummy in there.
So, I always respected the people who just watch porn at libraries. That was crazy.
Yeah, that is. To have the confidence to have your dick out in a library, that's not bad.
Not bad at all.
I wish I had the confidence to have my dick out in the bedroom. Those guys have mastered penis confidence,
They have. Yeah, dude. Even just confidence in general. I got none. After seeing that, I'm like, what am I even doing with my life?
Small Penis Chronicles coming soon. The chronicles of a man with a tiny penis. All for you. An expose on the tiny penis of a man. Yeah. Staples, I don't know how they're still in business because all they're really used for is back to school. Sometimes I'd rather go to Walmart.
Yeah.
And then printing.
Yeah, I don't. I went to Staples one time looking for quadruple A batteries.
There's quadruple A.
There's quadruple A. I needed them for my stylus. My stylus.
I needed to write. I needed to draw pretty pictures and play tic-tac-toe.
I needed to go to the library and draw pictures of the girls there naked.
Have you seen those dudes on TikTok that go on the subway in New York and draw pictures of girls? They're portraits. They're not sexual or anything.
Oh, yeah.
It would be very funny to draw them naked and go up to them and be like, this is how I pictured it. Am I close? On a scale of 1 to 10, how accurate is this
It's
news?
just super detailed.
Yeah.
Gruesomely.
How'd you find
Spreading the
birthmark
lips.
there?
How'd you know?
Yeah.
I've done my research.
I've been meaning to ask this for a while. What's your typical score for an 18 holes of golf?
Probably 90.
Okay.
That's not good.
That's not good at
It's
all.
not.
What do the pros get? 0?
No.
That's pretty far off from the pros.
Yeah, they get 0. They get so par usually on a course is like 72.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
You're actually not far off.
12 over.
Yeah.
Wait, no, 18 over.
I thought 0 was actually what they got.
No.
Or that's just the amount of strokes you take.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's not the actual score. Yeah.
Yeah. So
What typical score do you get?
well, it's like 12 over.
Okay. My putt-putt handicap, I'm actually pretty good at putt-putt, except when you get those to the circular holes, where like it bounces off in a circular motion.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the ones that fuck me up.
You always hit it too hard and it flies out.
Yeah, I don't know how the pros do it, but...
Well, they take a really wide stance. I've noticed
Really?
that.
Okay.
I noticed pros. You've never seen a pro putt putter?
I have, actually. Weirdly, I have been getting into pro putt-putt. It's very fun to watch. They take all of the fun out of it. There's
Yeah,
no
they do.
clowns or windmills or anything.
No, it's not.
It's
What
just-
is that show?
Holy
Moly?
Yeah, Holy Moly.
It's not anything like that.
No, it's nothing like that.
It's like the most boring putt course ever.
Yeah. And they all do it. They don't like putt like an actual golfer would.
Nope.
They all do like where they just push it and then they let go. They like kind of like push it the whole way.
Yeah, that should be
They
illegal.
don't hit it.
That should be illegal.
It should be. They're 40-year-old men out there taking the fun out of putt-putt. A game for high schoolers that are dating.
Yeah.
If you're not out there with
Or
a 14-year-old, you're not having fun.
Divorced dad taking his kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should have. It should be mandated that you have a 14-year-old on the putt-putt course with you, either because you're dating her or because it's your daughter.
Just
You know?
one 14-year-old. You don't
Yeah,
need-
you don't need a bunch, but it should be mandated because otherwise, it's made for 14-year-olds.
It is.
It shouldn't be a 40-year-old out there trying to get a high score.
Exactly.
So either be dating a 14-year-old.
Now, how do you feel about some other pro cornhole,
Well, I've seen
American Cornhole League?
I've seen a dude do it with only one arm. Like he has no legs and only one arm, and he was pretty good at it. I think if he's good at it, it shouldn't be a pro sport. if there's no Paralympic league, it shouldn't be a
just
sport.
in the regular league.
If it's so easy that anybody can play it, I don't think it should be pro. There needs to be different leagues for different rankings.
That's fair.
Just like golf. I'm sure there's a Paralympic golf.
Yeah, I think so.
Actually, it is just that one black guy that goes to Top Golf and swings with one arm. That's all they have to do.
Yeah.
How is he so good at it while being
Bro,
so
I don't
cool?
know.
He has a swagger about him that he
Well,
just.
he does.
We should have invited the blacks onto the golf course long ago. They would have cooled up the
Well,
golf.
Tiger did.
Yeah, but he had
the. Yeah.
he's only half.
Yeah,
We
that's
should.
right.
They had to change the rules to allow him. But if we allowed like 50 years before Tiger Woods, black people to come on the golf course and not be a caddy, it would have gotten so cool so fast.
Super cool. Like they're allowed to wear whatever they want.
Yeah,
too.
you'd be wearing Jordans on the golf course right now. You'd be wearing like. You don't have to wear that stupid hat that has the top missing to show your bald
the
spot.
visor, yeah.
Yeah, you'd be wearing a cool brimmed hat.
Oh my god, you're right. It would. They would like swag up the game pretty fast.
Yeah, you'd be having like drivers that have flames on them.
Oh my gosh.
It'd be so fun.
Flames is a black thing.
Yeah, airbrushed flames.
Oh my,
like
dude,
all
imagine
the cool black
like
kids
the,
have.
I'm coming. He's 20 minutes late to his tea time.
Wow, hold on.
Hold on, they tell him to be there. They're like they give they segregate it, not on purpose, but he never showed up. So they they sent them all to the back half. They're like 2:30
And then
is your all of their start times.
That's so funny. Happy Gilmore could have done a lot more for golf. Instead, it's just a fun movie.
Well, it
Could have changed the game. It could have
Yeah.
been like all of Happy Gilmores are out there. Guys are just having fun. I just want to see dudes have fun out there.
Me too. Well, it's kind of going that way a bit.
Really?
Like,
Well, there's a bunch of them that like daily.
Live.
Doesn't he get drunk a lot?
yeah, he drinks hard.
That's what we just need a bunch of alcoholics out there. Good old Babe Ruths out there.
Oh yeah.
Just fat
Yeah.
alcoholics.
That's one of the sports now where you can be that. Like
Yeah.
all the baseball guys are now jacked. And
I don't know. There was a
are there fat ones back?
they get so in the first 5 years of their career, they're usually like skinny. They're still running fast, and then they get in the last 5 years of their career and they get fat, and they just put them on third base or first base, It's if you get so fat, they put you on first base. But if you just a little chubby, you're on third.
Didn't you play first base?
I did, yeah. I was so confident in T-ball that I had to pee during a game, and I just went right in my pants.
Just pee.
And the thing about when you're young, they have like shittier baseball pants, so they're very like water just goes right through them. It absorbs nothing. So I was just streaming, yeah. And that's why I got away with it, because it just went straight into the dirt.
Oh, that's nice.
I just peed during the game, during pitches, just right onto the dirt, and I was fine.
What position were you?
Shortstop. So right in the middle of the field where everyone could see me, I was just pissing my pants.
Oh, that's nice.
On purpose. I was like, I don't want to go use the bathroom right now. It's the middle of the game. I'm going to pee
so
my pants.
good. Like, they couldn't do without you. They couldn't afford to lose their shortstop.
Yeah.
Yeah. I played football 2nd through 8th grade. And I heard about kids peeing their pants. I know NFL players like piss and shit their pants.
Why not?
Why not?
It's a deterrent. Don't hit me. I have shit in my pants. Please don't hit me.
You threaten them with it?
Yeah.
Would you?
Yeah.
You like stuff your hand in there and smear it on their
If I was in the
visor?
NFL, I would go up to the guy if I'm on the O-line or something, I'd go up, line up, and I'd say to the dude, hey, if we just like both take it easy right now, we could just get a paycheck and go home. Like, I would try to take so many shortcuts in the NFL. Be like, listen, don't hit me hard. I won't hit you hard. We'll make it look realistic. Give a little effort, but
you turn it into WWE.
Yeah.
You go, all right, I'm gonna pull a swim move on you.
Yeah.
All right.
You get a tackle this time. All right. We gotta make it believable.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would not try to work hard. Yeah.
How often would you fake an injury?
Every game. Every game I'd pull a hamstring.
And Liam Salvage is injured again.
And I'd be smiling on the golf cart with a Gatorade in hand. Yep, I did good. I'd play perfect the first half. And then immediately the first play of the second half, I'd be like, fuck, my hamstring. Give me Gatorade.
You'd be Joey Diaz in the longest yard.
Yeah. Put me on the gurney.
Can of corn and I'll be fine.
Yeah. I was thinking today we should have a kids bop for adults. And you just turn like all the pop songs now into World War II. Like it's about World War II instead of kidifying them.
Okay.
That was just my thought. You got anything about that?
We could do that. We can start.
Yeah. Just like turn what's a fun song right now? What's the popular song?
Sabrina Carpenter, Espresso.
Yeah, we turn Espresso into being about World War II and Hitler.
Methamphetamine.
Yeah. It's called Kamikaze.
Yeah.
Actually, there is a song called Kamikaze, isn't there? By Eminem. We just turn Eminem's Kamikaze about Japan's downfall in World War II.
We can do it.
That's the sound of the plane. This is what Eminem sounds like.
Yeah. It is, yeah.
This is why white people shouldn't have been allowed in rap. Because then all these trailer trash kids think they can rap.
You might have to cut this out. I think a lot of people like Eminem. I could be mistaken.
Listen, I knew my girlfriend was trashy, and then she told me she loved Eminem as a kid, and I was like, oh, that solidifies it for me.
Well, my girlfriend loved Eminem as a kid, too.
We'll put the dots together, Michael.
She goes, yeah, me and my mom's song is Without Me by Eminem.
If your song is an Eminem song, I'm sorry. Certified trash. And it's not a bad thing.
It's not.
It's just that's the key indicator if you are trash.
Yeah,
It's like,
true.
I love Eminem.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
As a person that's dream is to own 4 trailers, I don't mind it. I just don't. I'm not going to stoop down to that level.
Yeah.
I still have the demeanor of a average citizen.
Yeah.
I just have the wants of trash.
Yeah, I never got into Eminem. I liked his the one song from 8 Mile, Lose Yourself. That's it.
If your favorite movie is 8 Mile,
It's not.
you might be trash. I'm going to do
You
this.
might be. Yeah.
You might be a redneck. You wouldn't be a redneck. You don't like the rap. But
I don't like the rap.
if you're an Eminem, yeah, you might be white trash.
You could hijack that. Let's just start taking other people's ideas and
Parodying
them.
I used to have a joke that I tried it like 3 times on stage that was like, if you're dating a girl and her age ends with this many, you might be a pedophile. I thought it was fun.
Was that when you first started?
No, this is about 2 years in. I thought it was a fun joke, but then nobody knows who Jeff Foxworthy is.
Really?
Yeah. Everyone was like, "What? Who's that?"
Ugh.
And I guess maybe I should have started off with a "you might be a redneck" joke.
Oh.
But this many is very funny. If you're dating a girl and her age ends with this many, because she's like, "I'm this many."
Yeah.
It's very funny. Maybe it's just too smart for the public. I'm just too smart at these jokes.
You're just way over their heads.
These pedophile jokes are just too smart for the general public.
You gotta dumb them down, buddy.
Get me over here crafting the material of the future. In 20 years, you guys will be loving this. I'm like the guy, Michael J. Fox in Back to the Future after playing the Johnny Be Good.
You're going to be the comic, yeah.
You guys might hate this, but your kids are going to love it.
Yeah. Like, you guys aren't ready for that yet.
Every time I bomb that, I'm going to end it with that. Like, you guys are going to hate that, but your kids are going to love it.
That's perfect.
It's just too smart for you guys. What I want to start doing is I want to take 10% of my paycheck every week.
Yeah.
I want
to put it in a Roth IRA.
No. Even better. I want to do lottery tickets.
Oh, okay.
So if I put 10% of my income into lottery tickets, scratch offs in particular, I think I can get around the same amount. It'll be about 50% money back. But I think eventually if I get lucky, I can hit a few jackpots and it'll be worth it.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people do that. It's poor people.
Yeah, I get stuck behind them in the gas station all the time.
Yeah.
So if I just emulate the people that I see in everyday life, I think it'll work out for me, but not them.
Yeah.
I think they're doing it wrong.
I think God's chosen you.
I have a special quarter, and they're not using that.
You don't want to bust out your special quarter right away.
Yeah, you got to hold on to it.
You got to save it for
until I lost all my money.
And then you go.
You got to think.
Now's your chance, baby.
How good does it have to feel when you are that scratch-off guy and then your wives keep on nagging, like, you're spending all of our money on fucking scratchers at the gas station. Then one day you hit the jackpot and then you divorce her and you're like, fuck you, bitch. I was right the whole time. I knew this was going to pan out. This is your fault. You leave her, take all the money. Oh, shit, she has to keep half of it.
Yeah.
Fuck, I have to go back to the scratchers. And then you keep on going again. You don't find a second wife because you're always at the scratchers.
And you lose all your money.
And she's the one that won because she divorced and kept half of the $50,000.
Yep.
And she paid off the house.
Freaking women are geniuses.
Which was half yours, but now, of course, she's taking all the credit from that house. She says, yeah, come over to my house. Bitch, I paid most of that. It's my earnings. Fuck you. That's all the stuff I like to imagine.
Yeah. You imagine a lot of sad stuff.
Yeah, it's more fun that way.
It is
I like to imagine my life as a sad movie.
Tragic?
Yeah, tragic. You like my pit stains?
Your yellow pits?
These are here. I didn't sweat these in. These are perpetual pit stains.
Those are...
I got this freshman year of college for free, and I wore it so much that it has perpetual pit stains.
No way.
Yeah, it has a hole in the armpit.
Oh.
I used to wear this to school with the yellow armpits. I did not give a fuck.
Well, I mean, you were in electrical engineering. There's no...
Yeah.
It's all...
I smell better than every
single guy. You could not shower for a week and
I wore closed-toed shoes. That's already half the battle. You know?
All of them are wearing open.
All of them.
Slides.
Even the white ones. They're wearing open-toed shoes. I'm like, what the fuck are you guys doing? It's winter. Put on some fucking socks at least.
And cargo shorts.
Yeah.
I feel like... Did they wear a lot of cargo shorts?
A lot of shorts. I think it's just autism.
I would walk past that hallway.
Yeah.
And ASAC, and holy shit, it smelled so bad. I thought someone was microwaving spaghetti.
And this isn't racist. It's everybody in there.
Yeah, it's
the whites, it's everybody.
Yeah.
It's just something about engineering that just brings together a bunch of just smelly inhabitants. Do you have this fear? So every time I go for a job interview, I have to clean my car in case they come out and are like, all right, let's look at your car. No. Just in case they're like, all right, we want to see how organized you are. Let's look at your car. Let's look at your Honda Civic real fast.
Have you ever tried to sneak it into the conversation?
No, that would be so funny.
Be like, I'm very well organized. You guys can take a look at my car if you want.
See my car?
Yeah. I don't know if this was going to get brought up later in the interview, but you're more than welcome to take a look at my car. I'm very clean. I'm well organized.
Yeah. Actually, I took the bus here. If you want to go to my house, you can see the car.
Yeah, I can't say I've ever done that.
It's like one of my... I wear fun socks just as a conversation starter. So I'll have like monkeys or something on my socks, and I'll try to show them.
You prop your feet up on the desk?
Yeah, I should. Just in case they're like, oh, the cool socks. You'd be such a fun addition to this office.
Personality hire, I see.
Oh, socks? This guy's wild. It's a way to diffuse the situation instead of talking like I do on this podcast. Instead of coming there and being like, golf would be fun if there's black people in it. I just have fun socks on to show my personality.
We have some fun conversations about golf.
Yeah, we do.
Remember we had that one about raping the guys in front of you, behind you.
Yeah. Me talking about golf on the podcast is just me trying to get you to have fun. I was like, what can I get Michael to open up
what
about?
What is he interested in?
Oh, yeah, golf. What else? How's the stock exchange going recently?
I don't know anything about that.
I still want to do that thing where I interview you and Brandon as like a one-on-one for the podcast. How do you think you've been doing?
Oh, okay.
Have you brought enough racist topics to the podcast recently?
Clearly not.
How willing are you to talk about your mom getting fucked? What's your answer?
We're doing it now?
Yeah.
I feel like I need to prepare for this.
No. This is just casual.
Oh,
it's just a fine.
We're doing it now.
We're just like having a fun buddy time.
Ask me again.
How do you feel about talking about your mom having sex with her?
That was not the original question.
Yeah, but I wanted to elaborate. I just want to know the answer. How do you feel about your co-host Liam on a scale of 1 to 10?
I feel like he's pretty intimidating.
Okay, you're fired.
Not a 1 to 10.
Funny wasn't the first thing, so you're out of here, bud.
He forces me to laugh at his jokes.
Okay. At least that's...
by threatening me off camera.
You better fucking... That would be very funny. I corner you in the hallway. And I'm like,
your mic's still on?
Why didn't you laugh at my jokes today?
Yeah.
You need to laugh at my jokes.
Bring that, work on that for next week.
Practice your laugh. I don't know if you just have a bad laugh or something. Just like try, Look in the mirror and laugh. See what you look like.
Yeah. Make it believable. Do it right now. Show me your laugh right here. That's not believable.
People aren't going to believe that you laughed at me saying black people should be in golf.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about the interview. I think if you tried to interview us as a joke, I would take it too seriously and I'd wrap my identity.
You'd cry
around,
and ask for a raise.
Like,
I need more vacation days. I'm working so hard. I'm working my down to my bone.
Yeah. So what's your, going back to the interview thing, what's your response when they ask you what your weakness is? What's your biggest weakness?
I say disorganized, just in case they go out and look at my car. They know it's going to be a little bit messy.
I try my best, but I still am a little disorganized.
Yeah, you can look at my car. There is like I do have fingernails and boogers all over the floor, but it is like kind of clean.
That'd be funny if you cleaned your car, you vacuumed it up, and left fingernails and boogers in there.
I mean, that's what my car is.
It's my collection.
If my car ever breaks down, it's still going to be held together by fingernails and boogers. Most people put duct tape to keep the fender on. I just go out there and just start picking my nose, putting it on there.
It's going to be a long night, guys.
Ooh, this one looks good. Yeah.
Now, you said you never ate your boogers.
No, that's disgusting. I was a couch kind of guy. I would pick my nose and wipe it on the side of the couch.
I think that's more disgusting.
And then I waited 2 years until my parents found out and they yelled at me, and I was like, okay, I guess I got to flick them now. They used to be on the side of the couch that was against the wall, so they couldn't see it. Ooh. And then it was on the side of my bed where it was against the wall. So
oh my God.
I was a big booger wiper.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
That's nuts. I never got into that. I was always a flicker. Always a flicker. When I was real young, I'd eat them. I go,
never.
Why not?
I don't even think as a baby I did that.
I mean, I remember in 3rd grade, I was past that because I saw a kid pick his nose and eat it just shamelessly. And I was pretty appalled by that.
I don't know if they thought because I was diabetic, they thought I was special needs or something. But kindergarten through 4th grade, I was with a lot of special needs kids for some reason. Like a lot of shirt biters. Like they would just go along the day and they'd have a ring of slobber all over. I had to teach a girl, help her try to write out a word in kindergarten.
She was dyslexic?
No, it was worse than that. She was we had a help.
Have arms?
We had a helper in my kindergarten class for 2 of the people in there.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what I rode bus number 1. which was the wheelchair bus. I don't know what they thought, but
that's so funny.
I don't know if they just saw me and thought I was disabled, or they just thought like, well, fuck it, let's put him in there. He'll be a good addition.
I was in kind of something similar. I was in this thing called GATE. It was Gifted and Talented Education, but it was just autistic people who were like very smart, and I somehow tested into it. Don't know why, but I really think that affected my friendship, like developing friendship, because I spent half my time in middle school with a bunch of autistic kids while everyone else was hanging out with cool kids. Yeah, having fun.
I had to help teach a girl learn how to read. I don't think she ever learned, but I had to be like the stepping stone.
Teaching her the alphabet.
Yeah, legitimately. We had to every day we had to do a writing assignment that was like you draw a picture in kindergarten and you write like what it is, like a descriptor. So like she was doing a rainbow because that's all she drew every day. Yeah. So I had to I had to dotted line rainbow, and so she could just trace it because the helper wasn't there that day.
No way.
Maybe that's where they figured out, he shouldn't be here. Well, I guess we'll figure it out next year.
Yeah. Well, now we don't have to pay for a helper. We got one for free.
There was kids that got held back in kindergarten, and they said it out like in class. They were like, they're going to stay behind and be our little helpers next year. And I was so pissed. I wanted to be held back. I was like, I'm not good enough to be a helper. I fucking helped that girl how to read. You know,
that'd be funny if they got rid of like the assistants and just started holding back kids.
Oh shit! All right,
that's a funny idea.
This has been episode 120.
Already done?
The Shower Party Podcast. Already done? What do you mean? There's a catalog for these people to listen to. I have 120 episodes. 119. I took down episode 1.
Damn.
It was just too bad. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know a lot of pods that do that.
Yeah, I might go back and delete all of them until episode 32. Okay. Yeah. Those will be the lost files.
I apologize for my low energy, guys. Next time I'm on, we'll try to fix that.
Tell a friend. Tell a friend, please.